Saucy, saucy. Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. So guys, we need to talk about Jeffree Star's dating history, and more importantly, who he's currently dating. He quickly introduced his new alleged boyfriend on his Instagram story the other day, showing that he's very quickly moved on from his basketballer ex, Andre Marhold, who allegedly robbed him. So yeah, he pretty much shut down the internet the other day after introducing his new man with a pic on his Instagram story that didn't show his face, but rather the back of his head and body. Now people are speculating whether or not Jeffree is allegedly paying this new man of his to date him also, and I'm guessing he's probably already signed a meaty hefty NDA, especially after what happened last time. Also, that baby mama drama that followed Andre and Jeffree, woo-wee! For those of you who don't know, Jeffree's short-time ex-partner, Andre Marhold, walked out on his family to live happily ever after with Jeffree Star Luluwa. So anyway, fast forward to yesterday, it didn't take long for Jeffree to move on and introduce us to his new boyfriend the same way, with a saucy pic not showing his face on the old Instagram. He loves to dress up all his boyfriends in pink gowns and make them stand on his balcony and have them watch the multi-million-dollar LA Hidden Hills view. He then proceeds to snap them without their knowledge and posts a saucy pic to his Instagram, knowing clear well what he's doing and the drama he's about to get himself into. So the million-dollar question is, who is Jeffree's new man? Well, due to his face being hidden from the camera, it took internet investigators some time to find out who he was. But fear not, it has been exposed apparently. Although still nameless, my apologies, some tea account on Instagram managed to find a pic of his full face, but are refusing to leak his social media handle. So my drama investigators, you've got some homework to do. If this truly is Jeffree's new man, who is he? What's his name? Is Jeffree paying him to date him too? And what drama will unfold from this expose? We may never find out who Jeffree is currently dating, but despite Jeffree posting things like this to his Instagram story telling us not to worry who he's dating, he knows for a fact that this is just egging on internet sleuths to find out who he's dating and why.
Alright y'all, now that I am a official resident of the state of Wyoming, I'm just out here living my life. But I have a beautiful ranch here and we are celebrating the launch of I flew a bunch of people out and we're here and we're gonna fucking celebrate life. And don't worry who I'm fucking in, y'all. Take it easy, y'all. Take it easy. Jeffree Lynn is enjoying herself. And some of y'all hate to see joy. But while y'all worried about it, I'm still getting so take a deep breath, honey. Inhaler girl.
When most people see Jaclyn Hill posting something emotional to her Instagram story, her fans feel bad for her. But you and I know the real tea. She's about to launch another makeup product. Ever since her failed hairy lipstick launch, she's had to play victim card and get people to sympathize with her before releasing another product. It's a constant pattern, literally before any launch or product promo she does. And if she's not playing the sympathy card before releasing a new product, she's not disclosing affiliate links. The other day she posted this sympathy-seeking story to her Instagram. This is the best memory I have from living in LA last year, hands down. This moment was completely unplanned and 100% organic. I felt like a kid again, and I am so thankful for friends like Amber who bring my inner child out. This was 5 minutes before jumping into the ocean. I was so sad at this point last year, you guys. I was trying so hard to fake a happy life for social media. Can't you see it in my eyes? It's hard for me to even look at pictures from this period. I felt so undeserving of this award. I was ashamed of who I had let myself become, and still believe 1,000 other influencers deserve recognition more than me. And then my highlighter campaign restored faith in me. I never talked about this, but I cried so much on set, because having these beautiful women stand next to me, hyping me up and holding me up, restored my faith within myself in a way I will never forget. It was such a powerful moment. Another random fact, this moment was so special to me because I've never been naked before on camera. I felt it was so important to be vulnerable and uncomfortable because that's exactly where I was at in life. Tick-tock on the clock, give it a day, a week or even a month, and Jaclyn will be either giving us a discount code for Morphe, or she will be releasing another new product due to the holiday seasons coming up. Now since posting this story, lots of people started calling her out, like this fan. Yeah, whenever she posts emotional stuff, it's because she's about to sell something big. She psychologically manipulates people a lot before a big drop. She does this days, weeks, or a month before. Jaclyn responded, just so everyone knows, I'm not releasing another product till 2021, and my last product was in 2019. I'm not about to launch a product. So sick of seeing comments like like this. Juicy, juicy. But without a doubt, she'll definitely be plugging that Morphe code before Christmas. 'Tis the season to be scammy. So when did this whole victim mentality in order to sell more products start? It all began when the Jaclyn Cosmetics crusty lipstick saga went down. Jaclyn Hill launched a line of lipsticks on May the 30th, 2019. Most people who had received these lipsticks found fuzz, air bubbles, and chunks in it. Other people also received broken or melted products. The lipsticks were promised to be moisturizing, however initial reviews exposed that they applied terribly, dried your lips out, and were overall just awful to use. So how did Jaclyn get away with banking a milli on products that she'd lied about being amazing? Well, when she first started receiving backlash, she denied. Jaclyn lashed out on social media when initially reacting to customers' concerns. She then released a video in which she explained the flaws in her lipsticks. Among other things, she claimed that the fibers were from fluffy white gloves worn by workers in the factory who manufactured her lipsticks, and that the bubbly looking lipsticks were just a result of air bubbles being trapped in the products during the manufacturing process. After the internet lost its shit and deemed Jaclyn to be manipulating her audience for the coin, she decided it would be best to apologise and give refunds for all consumers who bought her lipsticks, due to some being contaminated. However, Jaclyn still insisted that her lipsticks were in full FDA compliance and were safe to use. At the time, people were still up in arms that she hadn't recalled the product, and that her explanation made it worse because a lot of things weren't explained. After getting called out for her shitty customer service and initial response to the drama, she manipulated her audience into thinking she cared by tweeting the following: "My team and I are working very hard on finding out exactly what is causing the grittiness and bumpy texture on some of my lipsticks. I'm so sorry to see some of you dissatisfied with my product. I will make it right for you and learn from this mistake. That's a promise." Honestly though, if Jaclyn could have it her way, by the looks of her initial response to the drama, without a doubt she would have continued to profit off her metal shard lipsticks. But the internet is too smart for her BS. So now she has to play the victim card and get people to sympathise with her in order to sell more products. Anyway guys, what do you think about Jaclyn manipulating her fans and sending out sap stories before every new product launch? Trisha Paytas is back in another scandal. Surprise, surprise. She recently reconciled with Ethan Klein, the producer of H3 Productions, who she now shares a podcast with after their huge argument in their last podcast. In episode 5 of their Frenemies podcast, they went off at each other. People were speculating that their fight was staged, but turns out it wasn't, according to episode 6 of their Frenemies podcast. Trisha basically called out Ethan for his past popping antics. He obviously told her this in confidence, but Trisha brought it up, according to Ethan, to weaponize him. And apparently she's a dangerous friend to have, because she will use things you've told her in confidence against you if she argues with you. So Trisha went off when Ethan started accusing her of this. This whole argument started when Ethan jokingly called her crazy. Now what Trisha doesn't understand about the argument is that Ethan was joking around when he called her crazy, and she took this and said something extremely nasty back to him, not in a joking way at all. And so that's why Ethan said, "You personal information." It's pretty obvious to tell when Ethan is joking because he does it all the time. Heck, he and Hila have made a career of making jokes. So Trisha's argument back doesn't really work because Ethan is never malicious when he's messing with her. In fact, he's just trying to make their podcast entertaining. But Trisha is the one that actually tried to dig deep and hurt him. And you could tell he got hurt because he didn't know how to respond at first and then went sort of quiet, and then it came through with the facts. Now in their most recent episode of Frenemies, Trisha started off by continuing their prior argument and cleared things up for the audience by saying that Ethan had said things about Trisha that Moses told him in confidence publicly. So Trisha said that she was basically giving him a taste of his own medicine. A top comment under their most recent podcast had said something that I found really interesting. Trisha is so manipulative, it's scary. The way she's like, "I love being here, I love our show," clearly being sarcastic. Then when Ethan asks if she wants to dwell on it more, because she's obviously still heated, she takes it as an attack and flips it around on him. He's being so sincere and apologetic, and she's straight up gaslighting him. And it's actually pretty funny because rumours are speculating that Trisha acts the way she does around Ethan because she wants everything that Ethan has. And people are saying that she definitely likes Ethan more than her insecurities let on. This ASMR channel, Adriana Robledo ASMR, had commented about this, stating, "Trisha is jealous of Ethan and his wife. She's a proper narcissist, can't be happy for anyone unless they're struggling." And this comment got an insane amount of likes. So like, this is seriously what everyone thinks about Trisha at this point. And it's kind of hard to not agree because she's just so passive and patronising. Her jealousy literally shines through. So what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.